I'm Rick Weber. I'm the emergency manager for Ascension Parish, Louisiana, and this is the 2 p.m. August 16th Unified Command Briefing. Just a quick heads up. Well, we're changing the format of this a little bit, and what we'll do is that we're going to publish these briefings at 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. for the remainder of this incident. So again, we continue to watch Channel 21. We'll be doing these briefings at 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. every day until this incident is brought under operational control. Really quick, the areas that are still major concerns of flooding: Gonzales. Waters are continuing to rise somewhat, or at least hold steady throughout the city of Gonzales. Ridge Road, because of Bayou Manchac, continues to pour over the Alligator Bayou into the Swamp Bluff Basin, and will stand for days until Bayou Manchac begins to drain back into the Amite River. If you're living in these areas, Swamp Road, if you're living in any of the areas in Ascension, if you're living along any of the inland waterways in Parish, especially Bayou Manchac, Bayou Francois, Bayou Narcisse, if you live close to them and you feel that you're threatened, we encourage you to voluntarily evacuate, or if you choose to do so, stay and protect your property. But you have two options: voluntarily evacuate or protect your property. But we want you to understand that if you live near the inland waterways, anywhere in Ascension Parish, you're in the risk area. Continue to watch this program. We're going to bring some people up to give you some important information. At the end of this, I'll be back up and I want to give you some information on where we're going as we transition from the response phase of this incident to the long-term recovery phase. I've got some important information. Right now, I'll be followed by Colonel Webb of the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Department.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Webb with the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office. A little bit about what the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office has done and what we will continue to do for the citizens of Ascension Parish. Currently, to date, as of noon today, we have documented over 1,200 rescues within our parish, boat rescues within our parish. This includes only what we do specifically for the Sheriff's Office and not several what other individuals are doing, which probably would be well over 2,000 to 3,000 rescues within our parish. We will continue to do those rescues until we stop getting phone calls and asking for help. If you do need assistance, please dial 621-8300 extension 1, 621-8300 extension 1. It will get you help as soon as we can. In emergency situations, continue to dial 911. Another thing on Ridge Road, I know Mr. Weber will probably mention it later, Spanish Lake area, we are experiencing extreme flooding there. We highly recommend that you evacuate that area. If you choose to stay, we will still assist you, we will still respond to you, and we will still do everything we can to help you. Currently, our rescue command has been moved due to high waters, and we are now operating out of Cabela's. If you have someone that has been rescued, we will transport them to Cabela's. If no one is there to pick them up at that location, we will then transfer them to the shelter, which is located at Lamar Dixon Center. Another thing regarding flooding and swift-moving waters is child safety. Please do not let your children play in these rapid rushing waters and risk their health and their safety. So far, this has been a property event. We have not experienced any life or death situations. We'd like to maintain it that way. Please take care of yourself and your children at this time. If you're going to travel in Ascension Parish, we ask that you stay off the roads if possible. But if you have to get on the roads, you can still get to New Orleans on I-10. However, if you're traveling west on I-10, you'll be forced to get off on Highway 73, and you will be dispersed into different directions from there. On Airline Highway, if you're moving towards Baton Rouge, I think you can make it north on Baton Rouge on Airline. However, if you're traveling south, we will shut you down at US 61 and LA 30, and that will be closed all the way to I-10 and US 61 due to high waters, which is now overpassed Airline Highway near McElroy Swamp. Please be very careful in your travels. Also within the parish, anything east of Highway 44, which would include the areas of Prairieville, Galvez, Sanamon, AC, Sorrento, and now coming back into Gonzales, you're going to experience flooding on almost every roadway that you're going on. Be cautious in your travels. Only get on the road in emergency situations, and if you have to be there. Curfew continues to be dusk to dawn. We have not been stringent in this. We just ask that you use due diligence and due safety in this. It is for your own protection that we ask of this. We have not had any problems with this. We don't anticipate any problems. The responsible citizens of Ascension Parish have been doing wonderful with that, and we ask them to just continue what they have been doing. We will get through this, people. As I mentioned earlier, this has been, so far, a property event. We have not experienced any deaths, any life-threatening situations that we're aware of. And we ask that you continue to stay safe, continue to stay off the roads. Now, this will be an extended event. It will probably at least go through the weekend until several residents can get back to their properties. We just ask your due diligence, and we'll get through this like Ascension Parish always does. Thank you. And I'll ask Mayor Arceneaux to come up.
Thank you, Colonel. Ladies and gentlemen, as the speakers before me have told you, this is certainly a very serious event. But let's make it clear to you, and everybody stated it, this is a voluntary evacuation. If you feel that you need to go, then fine, you go ahead. But it's voluntary. No one here has ordered mandatory evacuation. In Gonzales, in the city limits, ladies and gentlemen, the areas that's hitting right now with the water is Pecan Grove and Papera, Airline Highway, near the Athletic Center, Irma, at City Hall, and the Gonzales Police Department, Bayet Northeast Road at Lindenwood, and Park Vista. This is, again, as the Colonel stated to you a while ago, this is all property that we're dealing with right now. Yes, no one likes losing any property, but so far we've not lost any life. Let's keep it that way. Let's do what all the professionals that's coming forward to talk to you, what they're telling you, please adhere to that. Right now, we still have a flow of water crossing Airline Highway. It's going to continue. We know that now. I'm not sure what to tell you as far as how much it's going to come up. Could be half a foot, could be a foot. But I don't think we have a life and death situation at this particular time. Our police department, our fire department, our EMS, the wildlife and fisheries has boats here, the sheriff's department, all the folks are working hand and foot to do whatever they can to assist you. And folks, we will be here as long as it takes to take care of you. With that stated, the chief of police has asked me just to mention to you that LA 30, as well as Burnside Avenue, they're open. They're open. You can use those two highways. But we're asking you to stay off of the side streets. A lot of those have received some flood water. We'll ask you to stay off of those. If you need to get out and go get medicine, if you need to get out and go to the hospital, grocery store, we understand that. But as the Colonel has stated, and Rick Weber has stated earlier, folks, we're still going to continue with this curfew this afternoon. Please adhere to that. We're asking you to be patient. We're asking you to work with us, and we think we're going to get you through this storm. Thank you. Now I ask Parish President Matassa, come forward.
Thank you, Mayor. My thoughts and prayers are with the people from Santamar, Galvez, Gonzales, and the Bluff area. We're doing everything humanly possible to help you in any needs you have. I've opened up Lamar Dixon. Right now we have 2 buildings open, which we have about 788 residents right now. We have a triage there. The Red Cross has taken over. So if you have any medical needs, you can go there. If you need a place to stay, you can go there. If you need to be rescued, please call 225-621-8360. If you want the correct information on anything out there about roads and flooding or whatever, please call 225-621-8360. We are working with, in conjunction with Cara House with the animals. We have almost any kind of animal you can think of at Lamar Dixon right now. And if you have problems with your animals in the water, please bring them out there. We have LSU has been coming daily to check the animals and helping us a great deal there. The governor has offered us assistance. Yesterday he sent some Army people to Sorrento to help sandbag. We do still have sandbag operations going on. If you need sand, please call either DPW or the OEP, 621-8360. Ascension Parish is facing the worst recorded flooding in history. We will survive this. We are strong people in Ascension Parish. We are giving people. Right now, half of the gym is full of supplies that people have donated. We didn't even ask for them, people just bring them. We're ready to assist you in whatever situation you have. Please call us. If you don't call us, we don't know what it is. But please call 621-8360 if you have a problem that we can help you with. Thank you, and may God bless you. And now I'll turn it back over to Rick Weber. And we do have the declaration done for FEMA, so he'll elaborate on that. Thanks.
Just let me clarify something that the parish president just mentioned. If you need a rescue, that would obviously be an emergency situation. If you need to be rescued, please call 911. If you need critical information on the incident that we can provide you, call the Emergency Operations Center at 621-8360, 621-8360. A little quick overview on what's happening in the town of Sorrento. Because of the inundation in the town of Sorrento, they will be moving their town hall operations to the health unit here on Worthy Road. So again, Town Hall Sorrento is going to move to the health unit. The operations will move to the health unit temporarily here on Worthy Road. Just a quick overview on what's happening as we transition out of the response phase into the recovery phase. We've been working closely with the Governor's Office of Homeland Security and the Department of Health and Hospitals and Red Cross. We've had some medication needs at the shelter. They'll be providing us that support that way. The Red Cross will be assuming operations for the shelter at Lamar, Dixon within the next 12 hours. They are on the ground right now. They have the management teams in place, and they have the logistics to outrun it. They will to run it, and they will also be providing client services. We've ordered showers. We've ordered laundry facilities to come in to assist, and we're doing everything we can to get the shelter logistically supported. The National Guard, Louisiana National Guard, the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office has provided the security for the shelter since the incident began. Did a fantastic job. The National Guard is moving in to assist with security at the shelter. With this afternoon, or this morning rather, we were notified that we did make the cut for a federal declaration. Very important, because now we can get the state and federal resources moving into the parish that we need to bring this incident under operational control. It also allows us to open a disaster recovery center at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center. That's in the works, that's in the plans. But in the interim, in the meantime, you can go to Lamar Dixon Expo Center. They're setting it up as we speak. I don't know if it's completely operational, but we do have FEMA personnel on the ground that can help you begin to register for FEMA assistance should you need it, if your residents receive damage. Also, within the next couple of weeks, we're going to open up a disaster supplemental nutrition assistance program, or the emergency food stamps. Just stand by, wait till that comes out. You know, it's not open yet. We want to wait for the water to recede, but that is coming. FEMA planning team will be on the ground here with us in the next couple of days that will offer assistance. And then a PDA team will assist our schools, because we know that we sustain damage to schools in some areas, and they're going to assist us in taking a look at that. We've also gave a warning order to our debris monitors and our debris removal contractors. They'll be in place here in the next couple of days, and we'll begin doing debris volume assessments for what we need. So again, this is good. It's a Herculean effort that we're facing right now. Please heed all protective actions. Please let the emergency responders and all of our DPW crews and engineers do the job that they've been trained to do. You know, again, just be vigilant and be safe. This concludes the briefing for the August 16th, 2017 Unified Command.